Good evening, this is Mel from Mel's Trades at www.melstrades.com. You can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Mel's Trades. In this video, I just want to talk to you about online selling, and for the purposes of this video, we're going to talk about eBay specifically. In the last video, we talked about thrifting, picking, reselling versus buying wholesale with a business license. So hopefully you've watched my other videos and you've written down some goals and have decided what you'd like to do, if you'd like to thrift. And as I recommended in my other videos, I recommend selling some of your personal items that you no longer need or use as a trial run to online selling. This will help you in many ways by giving you an idea of things that you can list, giving you an idea of the different values of the items, and also not spending unnecessary money thrifting or buying inventory that may or may not sell. You do not want to buy things without first researching. So in this video, I'm going to take you to eBay. We're on the eBay site. At the top, you'll find a search bar. And just for an example, I put in My Little Pony. Whatever item you're trying to sell, you should put in the title here in the search bar. And to the left, you want to scroll all the way down and you want to find the condition of your item. Is it a new in-box My Little Pony? Is it a used My Little Pony? Most likely, most of the things in your home are going to be used, so I'm going to put used. Okay, and then I'm also going to click on the sold. And there's 23,000 results. Now, I didn't really put in many specifics here, which you really want to put in as many specifics as you can, because there's lots of My Little Pony. There's single My Little Ponies. There's stuffed animal My Little Ponies. There's so many different My Little Ponies. I'm just using this as a purpose for an example. But I just put My Little Pony pink, and on the left hand side you still have used is checked and sold is checked. So I was thinking more of like the pink pony, and there's clothing, but as you can see here, $3.99. I mean, this one was some of these vintage ones will go for a lot. I mean, if you put in, like, if you know the name of it, it's going to help a lot. If you don't really know, like, they have Jolly Lolly, and I'm sure you can look them up somewhere online. Again, this is going to be part of your research to find out as much possible about your item before you even do this research. And this is just giving you a price point. There's other sites too, like Terapeak, where you can type in the item and it'll give you like a suggested price to list it at and what others have sold for, and you don't have to do this research if you have those sites. But if you don't, which most people, there's subscriptions that are required to join Terapeak, and I think they give you like a 7-day trial. I've tested it out before too. It's a nice site to use, but if you don't have the extra money, obviously you're looking to make money, you don't have money for all the extras right now, then I would just do it the old-fashioned way, which is always going to be to put in your description here, be as descriptive as possible on what you're selling, check if it's new or used, and then check sold. The reason why you want to check sold is because there's new sellers coming onto eBay every single day. They don't know what the heck they're doing. They could price their pony at $1,000. Does that mean it's going to sell for $1,000? No. So what you want to do is look at the sold. What has this item actually sold for? And this is 2 ponies for $429 with free shipping. So it's costing the seller, it depends on the weight of these items, but like, I don't know, $2 to ship. So they're making a whole dollar off of each pony, which is like nothing. So, I mean, unless you're getting one of these vintage ponies, like the $20 pony, and you know the Wind Whistler or the Jolly Lolly, you know the exact name and you know it's a sought after pony, then the ponies is probably not going to be something you're going to make a whole lot of money off of. Like this one, it says best offer, but you don't know what the offer was. But this is part of your research, and what you want to do is look at the lowest price for your item. Like here, there's green ponies, purple ponies, pink ponies. So we don't really have an accurate description to compare them. But if you did, what you're going to want to do is like take 175 up to like 450. See, like this, I don't even think 175. They must have started it out at a 99-cent starting bid, because I would doubt that would probably just cover their shipping, so they just gave that away for free. And this is what you want to look at, but you want to price your item somewhere in the middle of the low price and the high price. So that if the average price, it looks like 5 with free shipping, this one is 6 with they are charging additional for the shipping. So depending on if you're offering free shipping or not, you would want to price it around like $3.99 for a faster sale. If you price it on the high end, you're going to wait a while, versus if you don't want to price it on the low end either, because you're risking too much there and you're not going to make any money. And I'm definitely not using My Little Pony as an example to make a lot of money. So I'm just giving you an example for research purposes. When I go to research something that I have laying around the house, I'm going to type it into the search bar. I'm going to look to the left. I'm going to check new or used. And I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to check sold. And then I can get an idea going down the list and find my item. What did it sell for? How much did it sell for? What's the average going selling price? And then I'm going to take that information, and that's how I'm going to price my item. I want to be in between the higher and the lower sellers. So hopefully that will help you with researching items. If you have a mobile smartphone and you get to the point where you are out thrifting at thrift stores, what you're going to want to do is the same exact thing, whether it's clothes or shoes or toys or electronics. You want to take the serial number or the brand name, or be descriptive as possible, type it into the search bar, go to the left, is it used or new, scroll down and click sold, and it doesn't matter what you're typing, like let's just say you want to sell. There's a lot of people selling electronics. And you'll see 36,000 results for blender. And so let's just say we found a KitchenAid blender, and it's used. And okay, so I actually had found one of these a couple weeks back at the thrift store, but I was on vacation. I didn't want to take it because I was afraid it was going to break. So yeah, that's a cool $40 right there. And it was like $2 or $3. I was like, oh, I would have took that, but I left it behind because it doesn't do me any good if it breaks on the way back. Anyways, this is a pretty hot item. You find one of these for $2-3 at your local thrift. I mean, who can't use an extra $20-30 profit? I mean, of course, you know they're putting free shipping here, so you have to take how much is it going to ship, which you have no idea because you're just starting out. But you will learn that, and it'll get easier as you go. But when you're looking for stuff to sell, you're going to do the same thing. And there are calculators too, which I can show you in another video. But I just wanted to give you an example. Just type in your item, click it, the brand. You can just type up here too. But click used and sold. That's just what I do for my research, for whatever it is. And this will give you an easy way to research each item. And yes, you have to research each item. Once you start getting a grasp of what is my niche, and if you don't know what a niche is going to be a specific category that you like to sell in. Like some people just sell shoes and clothes, or just shoes, or just electronics, or just kitchen supplies, stuff like the blender, or parts. That's called your niche. Like you want to find a niche. Most people do find a niche. I have a niche myself, which is clothing and shoes, and I do sell stuff like this on occasion because I'm not going to leave $40 on the table. If I see something, or $80, I have to buy it. I mean, that's just the picker within me. If I see something that I know I can get $80 for and it's $5, of course I'm going to take it. I don't care if it's in my niche or not. So it just depends, but most people do find a niche. So hopefully this video has helped you. I will be making more videos on items to look for, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.